Hi. Hello. How is everybody doing? Hola, hola, hola. Hola, hola, hola. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I gotta move more stuff around. Child, I got stuff everywhere. Hey, sweetheart, thank you so much. Thank you, Christina. Thanks, Girl Talk. Thanks, Lady D. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Debbie. So I know that it's gonna take a second for everything to come on, that I am actually alive. So let me do this. Let me copy and let me go over here and make a post. Create post. We're live. Live. Let's unbox some cards. And do some new moon readings. New moon readings. Yay. All right, so here we go. I'm going to post this, paste, post. There we have it. All right, so we're just going to get this out so that everybody knows that we're live. Child, it's been a thing of a thing. Oh my gosh, it's been a thing of a thing. So, I know it's been 20 months of Sundays since I have been alive, and for that I do apologize. So we're gonna do this here. Oh my God, I forgot I'm not signed in on Twitter here. whatever it is, what it is. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Hey, Melinda J, how are you, love? How are you? Let me go over here. Yes, everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. It took me so long to get live, guys, is I had to get Card Cam back. So Card Cam is back. Card Cam is back. Yay! I know we're all thrilled about Card Cam being back. I know I am. I hated that I had to take her down, but I did have to take her down. So yes. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you so much. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Pisces Moon. Thank you. Thanks, Girl Talk. Thanks, Sweetie Pie. Yes, Card Cam has returned. We're going to move Card Cam over. Card Cam is back. Actually, and up in the corner, what you guys see is that's my soundboard. So at sometime really soon, I'm going to show you guys like my whole setup. Like it's pretty intense. I keep telling you guys that, and I probably should do that at some point really soon. I also picked up these lovely pieces. I need to rename. Let me rename this one. Edit name. Card Cam. Okay, so now it has a name. Card Cam. Okay. Anyways, so yesterday for my birthday, some of you may or may not know. So let me just take Card Cam down. So I've been out in Cali. I went back to Cali. Went back to Cali. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you, girl. Thank you so much. I went to Cali, was in Cali for 2.5 weeks. My friend and business partner, Josiah Beijing. And we were doing lots of great things in business and this, that, fourth, and fifth, like really doing a lot of really cool things. So I'm really excited for what's coming down the pipe with him and how we're working together. And then I came home on the 15th, got in probably about 7 something at night. I didn't get home till like 8 something. It was crazy. But anyway, yesterday I went ahead and just bought myself a few things as a gift to myself. Because tu mofa, ¿cómo está? Best wishes from Norway. Thank you. Hello from Norway. Thank you. Thank you so much. So anyways, I went ahead and just got myself a few things for myself. And I really hadn't looked at the chart for today yet for the new moon. I probably should have since it was new moon in Cancer, but I hadn't really looked at the chart. But I don't mind me just dropping cauldrons. But what I do know is this: on my birthday every year, for a long time now, I have made it my business to do something that was just for me, right? So if nobody else got me a blessed damn thing, I got myself something. And I got what I wanted. So I went to the where does one go, when one is spiritual and, awakened and all those wonderful things. On her birthday, but to the crystal and card shop and, to the metaphysical shop to go and thanks so much, sweetie, to go and get herself some things. And they've really upped their game on the cards. So let me move this over again so you guys can see what we've got going, what we're going to unbox today. So we're going to be unboxing the Global Fusion Intuitive Tarot. I've never seen this deck. You guys see, I have not opened them. We're also going to be unboxing the Amazonian Angel Oracle. Super excited. This is all of the angels, and they are coming from the Amazonian perspective. Okay, South American perspective. Okay. All right. And then we're also going to be unboxing the female archangels. Okay, and we're going to do some readings from them. I'm not sure, like, I'm not sure individual. I'm not sure what we're doing tonight. I'm definitely going to do some, signs, some readings, but yeah, I'm just here. I love to celebrate. I love to do the things. Did you all see my what I put up earlier? I just put up the new moon video giving you my interpretation of the transits for this new moon. Did you guys get a chance to watch that video yet? You guys had an opportunity to watch that video. If not, I'm gonna be sure that we'll put the link. Melinda, if you could grab the link if you have time, honey. If not, I'll grab it. If you could grab the link to the video that I put up for the new moon. I literally, that was like a download from today. Oh, I also got these like card holders. They had not had these before. And, I've done everything from, I've got little stands. You guys remember the little wooden stands I would like set up and we would use the little wooden stands? So I've had those. I've had metal ones. I've had a whole lot. But then they had these at the shop and they were so inexpensive. So they had that design and then they had the owl. I was just drawn to them both. So I bought them both. So we're going to unbox the female archangels. It's Callista, the female archangel oracle by Callista. It's a 44 card empowerment deck, and it's illustrated by Marie Jo Forzali. Yeah, I mean, it was cool. Yeah, I loved it. Yep. Okay, cool. Okay, here we go. I'm glad that you checked that out. I'm glad, Chris, that you liked the video. It was a fresh download. Okay, here we go. Let's see what the female archangel oracle has for us. So we're gonna give you like an idea of this right away. Here's the new moon in Cancer 2023. Here's that. That's the link there. If we could, Melinda, just you're gonna need to put a space between selfish and the HTTPS, otherwise they're not gonna be able to click the link. All right, here we go, gang. So I'm gonna take the tape off or take the binding off here. What I'm going to do later on this week, I'm going to use one of the so we're going to cleanse and clear the deck. I'm going to Armand from the Armand Wiggins show, he came and scooped me up day one. And when I was there in Cali, in LA, and bought me the most beautiful, for his birthday gift, the most beautiful crystal wand. So we're going to use that a little bit later on in the week to set a crystal grid. I'm going to figure out what we're going to use the crystal grid for, but we're going to use that later on. All right. Thank you, Malika. All right, gang. All right. So let's see what we got here. We're going to let's just pull a collective, because I'm sure that they've got like all kinds of, getting to know the cards, card uses. Do you have spreads? Oh, they've got card layouts for like the day, conflict resolution, wings of freedom. Oh, this is interesting. They got quite a few little situations. They have card layouts for healing. All right, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna ask, please, can the archangels, the female archangels? Oh, I didn't want to do it that way. Okay, good. Glad I paid attention. Can you please give us guidance on what we need to know for today for the new moon? If you guys saw my video earlier, you'll know that this new moon is not just a 2-week cycle. This is literally an 18-month, or as long as the nodes are in Aries and Taurus. I mean, Aries and and Libra, that's how long this cycle is going to be. That's what's going on today. Coach Leslie, hey, baby. You in Philly in rehearsal. Ooh, you better what? Yeah, you better turn me off, child. Turn me off. Watch the replay. She gonna get in trouble. Mm-mm. Don't have her to stay. She up in church at rehearsal. She can't be having a tarot reader on. Anyway. Okay, so what do we need to this is an 18-month cycle, so I really want to dive deep into this cycle. So can you give us a message for the collective archangels? And if you don't know, the female archangels are said to be the twin flame and feminine counterpart, right, of the male angels. Okay? It's your lunar return. All right. So we have Archaea Hope. Expect the best. This is going to be for, oh, I love that. I love that holder. We're going to get 3 cards. So can I get 2 more cards, please? For this Cancer New Moon, please, for the collective. 2 more cards for the Cancer New Moon. We have Archaea Harmony. Bring in music. I don't know. I might be able to fit 1 more. If I can't, I'll bring the other one down. 1 more card, please. And Archaea Strength. Unleash your magic. Those are the 3 cards that we have from the archangels. So I'm going to remove this. Can you hear me now? Oh, okay. That was so weird. Okay. All right. What I was saying before what I was saying is that I'm going to go through this. This is a collective reading. Okay, we're going to do collective with each of these three right now. For those that just joined us, I just unboxed the female archangel oracle. What I didn't let you guys know is actually these cards have a good weight to them. You know, some oracles can be kind of thin, and sometimes certain publishers, you know, I didn't say nothing against them, but like Hay House, a lot of Hay House's cards I feel are thin, and they don't necessarily, like, they don't have a good weight to them. These do have a very good weight to them for oracle decks, and they're not too slick. They're a little shiny. I would really kind of prefer for them to have a little bit more of a matte finish, but overall I think we're going to be able to work with these. So what I was just wanting to say, see, I screwed it up. I hate that when I do that. I don't like reading, especially oracle decks. I do not like reading reversals. Like, that's a pain in my tush. Anyway, so I messed up when I did one thing wrong. I did one shuffle, like, not the right way. Anywho's number. What I want you guys to think about is, as I reset this, is I want you to think about which oracle deck or whatever, if I do like a quick read, which of the decks you want me to do for you for the new moon. I'm not taking everybody, okay, because I still have plenty of stuff to catch up on since I just got back home. So, but I'll take a few, like, I'll figure out some way to, like, choose y'all, for y'all to choose yourselves, okay? So right now we're going to finish up this angel reading. I'll get in here and edit this later, this angel oracle reading, and it's going to be like a general reading for the new moon. And right now the first thing that we had was, you know, bringing in hope. So there you go. All right, here we go. Next one, 25, is harmony. So bring in music. Sound has a purity to soothe, uplift, and inspire, facilitating meaningful expression and connection. Harmony's name is derived from the Latin harmonia, meaning joining. So harmony means joining, okay? She serves on the pale blue ray of cooperation and unity with her counterpart, Archangel Raguel. Harmony, also known as La Ciata, reminds us to listen to music when we feel out of sorts, for sound joins our energy back together. She says angels hear our vibration. Our being literally sings to them. This is how angels know when we're feeling off and disconnected from source. Harmony is helping you bring tune to the rhythm and frequency of your inner being, and bring balance to your significant relationships. If you're experiencing relationship conflict, ask Harmony to play her angelic music over you both to soften emotional edges and create a common ground to build upon. Invite her in for breaking unhealthy habits, coming into source resonance, lessening emotional triggers and reactions, mastering the air element, meditation, and stress relief. This could not be any more poignant or applicable to where we're at right now. Again, if you have not yet done so, please go and watch my new moon video that I just did not that long ago. Please, please, and please do so. Why? Because, my darlings, not only is this a new moon in Cancer, which we are all about harmony, stability, solid relationships, solid, you know, like making sure the home is taken care of, that people feel welcome, all those things, and that we like to be in sync with everything. You know, if something's out of whack and we can't really flow, we ain't got no time for it, okay? Now, why am I saying that? Because this is like the new moon that's ushering in the respect of self along with the respect for the collaboration, the respect of self, and how are our relationships? Are they serving us or not? Are we in harmony or are we in disarray, discord, right? Cacophony is the opposite of harmony. Like, is it just a bunch of clanging bell, like clanging and clamoring like bells and shells and whatever symbols, like they're just crashing down around us? Or is it really bringing you something? So this is what you have to investigate, and you have to understand. You need to understand, and you need to not. Oh, I need to take this down. You need to not continue to be in relationship with anyone or anything that is out of harmony with you, that is not uplifting your resonance, that is not uplifting your vibrational set point, that is not elevating you. If it is not feeding you, it's killing you. If it's not feeding you, it's killing you. If it is not, if it is not elevating hope in your life, if it's not bringing you more hope, if it is not bringing you into a place of peace, then it is moving you out of alignment with your highest good. Now, if this is a long-term relationship or something, I'm just saying you need to like investigate it and see where you're at. I'm not saying ditch it. I'm not saying toss it away. You know what I'm saying? Unless there's like physical, emotional, psychological, financial, there's some sort of abuse going on, then okay, then you got to get out. But what I'm saying is there are a lot of relationships we just stay in because we think we're supposed to or we have to. I don't care if it's your family. I don't care. Let me tell you something. I know it's going to sound terrible, but even if it's your mama, some of our mothers are very toxic. Some of our fathers are very toxic. So we just got to do what we got to do to right? Having self-love is not selfish. Hey, Tammy, I see you, girl. How you doing, honey? All right, who's the last one? I got to get off my soapbox. What's this last one here? 23. We have 2 more decks to go through, and I done started preaching on the first one. Child, I got to slow down. Archaea or Archaea or Archaea. I got to know how to pronounce this. Arche is an archetype. Excuse me. Archaea, strength. Unleash your magic. It's your new moon. You're needing to unleash your magic, not try to go find somebody else's magic as they were using and then channel their magic. What's your magic? Oh, Lord, somebody's not going to be happy with me after I'm done with this. I am helping you dissolve all spells that have kept you asleep in your own magic. Ooh, child. Can I say that one again? Hold on. Let me say that again. This is what this one right here is doing. This right here, her right here, her right here. That's what she's doing. Your magic. Don't try to tap into my magic because I have unique magic. And I'm going to tell you something. You're not going to be able to wield my magic because I have a unique frequency. You have a unique frequency. I can't wield your magic. I can't do it. I can't use your magic. That's deep within you. And you know how else I know this before I get to what she's saying? You know how else I know this? You can tell I ain't been on here in a very long time because y'all really are hearing it today. You know how I know you can't wield my magic and I can't wield yours? Now, for those of us who are recovering Christians, I'm going to refer you back to the story of David and Goliath. If you remember, let's just retch on back there and find it, okay? Let's just retch on back to the story of David and Goliath. I'm going to show you something here. So what was the story? How did the story go? Goliath came in along with the rest of the giants, and Goliath was tearing them up. Tearing up the children of Israel, honey. They was losing the battle. They was losing the battle so bad. The best fighters in the army had gone up against Goliath, and he whooped them and ripped them limb from limb. And he was basically like, well, anybody else? Because if ain't nobody else, we won. This was war by combat, like single combat. We won. We taking y'all over. Send the king out here because, we're going to have to rebuild the throne and everything because y'all thrones are too small for us. I'm paraphrasing, but y'all catch the gist of it when we done. And so all these grown men were afraid because why? Goliath had whooped their ass. So here comes little David out of the fields, shepherd boy, 14, I think is the story is told. And he goes to the king and says, I think he was bringing the men food and drink, if I remember correctly, food and wine. And he was like, ain't nobody gonna fight this man. Ain't nobody gonna fight this man. Ain't nobody gonna fight this man. You just gonna let this man talk mad-ish. You just gonna let this man talk mad stuff, and y'all not gonna say a word. And he was like, no. No, it's good. We just gonna give in. And David was like, fine, I'll go out there and I'll fight him. So King Saul was like, oh, yes, we have a champion. I know this story ain't going to make it on VeggieTales, but not this version. So anyway, so Saul was like, yay. So he ordered his other people, his bannermen and all his armament, to suit David up with his armor because it was the finest armor in all of Israel. The finest armor, the strongest, so that David could go into battle. And baby, it was falling off of him. It was just a shame. He was like, oh man, this don't even fit. He said, I cannot wear your armor. He said, I can't wear your armor. As a matter of fact, I don't need your armor. I have this slingshot and a rock. And God has delivered me from the mouth of the bear and the lion and something else he delivered him from. He said, he shall deliver this unclean Philistine into my hands as well. Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember that story? And what did David go out there and do? He whipped around that slingshot, and that rock went dead into that Philistine's third eye. Killed him. Dead. He couldn't use Saul's sword and Saul's armor. He couldn't use Saul's magic in order to defeat the giant that was set before them. He had to use his own magic. Now let's get back. There you go. We are all our own OG, the original goddess. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. And I saw you said you was thinking about me. Thank you, baby. I've been thinking about you a lot lately. Hi, Samantha. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hey, Kevin. How you doing, darling? Hello, hello. Thank you. It is a pretty deck. But the other ones, I think you're going to love the other ones, too. So this angel, Archaea, strength, unleash your magic. She says, I am helping you dissolve all spells, everything that has been spoken over you, all spells that have been cast over you that have kept you asleep in your own magic. So through my voice, I'm channeling her energy, and we are helping. She is helping you right now. I dissolve all spells, Every last one. Every time somebody told you you ain't had no business, you ain't got no magic, you ain't got no power, you ain't got this, you ain't got that, your prayers ain't gonna work, none of this is gonna work. Oh, you going to hell because you got a crystal in your hand. Oh my God, you touched a tarot deck and now you for reals going to hell. And please don't be pulling out no candles and no pendulums because you're really going on the first thing smoking. Every spell that has been spoken over you, every spell that you've spoken over yourself in complete and utter disbelief in your own magic, I right now, the sound of my voice, am dispelling each and every one of them. I am calling them null and void of none effect, none affect or effect within your life from this moment forward. Unleash your magic at this new moon. Unleash your magic. Stop trying to get a hold of mine. Stop trying to get a hold of this person and that person's. Stop trying to read every book and find it somewhere else because it resides within you. Unleash your magic and have the strength. Have the strength to use it. Now, you all receive that right now. Y'all receive that right now. I ain't going no further with her. Thanks, Chanel. Giving Aries vibe. Yeah, who is she? Who is her counterpart? Hold on. I will see who her counterpart is. I won't disrespect you like that, baby. Her name is derived from Strengpu, meaning strong, serves on the orange and green ray of acceptance, fortitude, and nature with her counterpart, Archangel Ariel. Strength, known as Cloveria, reminds us that magic is not what we do, but who we are. Oh my gosh, hello. In our midst, we gain courage and confidence to let go of feeling less than and develop a sense of personal agency. Strength guides. You were born from magic. Listen to this now. You were born from magic, unique from anything else in creation. Use your magic, your slingshot, your experiences. Use your magic to invent, express, and birth gifts into the world. For you can turn destiny into diamonds and failures into triumphs. Say with conviction, I can, I can, I can, and I will. My God, today. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. Hey, Sharita, how you doing, darling? I don't know what else to tell you. Okay, we're gonna put this off to the side. Now I want y'all to still think about who you want. So we're gonna use this one next. Oh, let me do this. All right, we're gonna use this one next to Amazonian Angel Oracle by Howard G. Charing or Caring. This is only a 33 card deck. It is inspired by Pablo Amaringo, working with angels, devas, plant spirits. This is exciting. I really was drawn to this one. Child, let's see what these got to say. Since it's only 33 cards, I might just pull one. Oh, we're going to be here all night. But y'all might not mind that either. Because these cards have inspired me, honey. I could go all night preaching. I could preach to y'all tonight. I really could. I'd love to have an organist and a few tambourines. But I really could preach to you. Okay, so I already like this deck. I'm going to tell you why. Because it opens like this. It's got this kind of opening on it. I already like it. That's why there was no sound, because I removed my mouth from the stream. They put a lot of thought into this. Here's the book. Ooh, look at these cards. Ooh, pretty. Look. It's very large. They're large. I got like a good large card. They're beautiful. The weight is a little flimsy though. So if I have anything to say about this, the weight of these cards, it does not give me a lot of, it's disappointing. I really would have liked something a little heavier. I would have liked them put more money into the deck itself, a little bit more money into this deck. I mean, I like this box, but I feel like they chinched out on the deck. So if you do get this one, I would definitely know that you're going to have to be careful shuffling. Here's some of the artwork. Oh, this is pretty. So the artwork is beautiful. I will say, yeah, you have to be careful shuffling. Okay, here we go. Hey, Red Violet. It is disappointing. It is very disappointing. Thank you, darling. All right, here we go. Quan Pachak, Angel Guardian of Earth. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We are definitely being guarded at this time. Let's see what her card says. 30. Gravity explains the motions of the planets, but it cannot explain who sets the planets in motion. Isaac Newton. In this card, you see Kwanan Pachak, the celestial guardian of the earth. She is of the order of the cherubim, the second highest order of the heavenly hierarchy. She is encircled by avatar angels who assist her in maintaining the transcendent nature of the gravitational forces that control the rotational, orbital, and swaying motions of the earth. Since antiquity, indigenous peoples and ancient civilizations saw natural forces as having a spiritual or godlike personification. These divine forces hold the earth within an electromagnetic field that manifests as a gravitational force. This field keeps the oceans and seas from overflowing as the earth spins on its axis. Or it's flat. The immense mass of water rotating with the earth would affect the planet's spin and momentum if the angelic powers did not regulate and conserve this force. In the card, you see the avatar angels in their celestial realms, holding the gravitational forces precisely and thereby safeguarding the planetary biosphere. No one can say this all happens by chance or accident or the result of a divine plan. The ocean currents circulate in long cycles due to varying salinity and temperature. And they maintain the global climate system, enabling rain to fall and the rainforest to flow back to the ocean through the rivers. Avatar angels watch over opposing centrifugal and centripetal forces that result in the Earth's orbital movement. Okay. Here we go. The meaning of this card. This card shows that you've embarked on the great adventure of unlearning. Thanks, sweetie. that you have gone. So we have embarked on the great adventure of unlearning. We absorb a something from a young age, a particular worldview that becomes our underlying cognitive paradigm. This worldview embraces our values, ethics, life philosophy, goals, ideology, and beliefs. We inherit this from our society, family, and the linguistic structure that shapes our thoughts and ultimately influences our actions in life. As you can well imagine, this unlearning is a colossal task, and you are also aware that this will be a lifetime endeavor, albeit a hugely rewarding one, as you move beyond your perceived limitations. Without a doubt, confusion and cognitive dissonances are part and parcel of this journey. You may not be religious in the conventional meaning, but you possess an open mind and a spiritual outlook. And you feel deep down that the explanation of protons, neutrons, quarks, and all the subatomic particles that underpin our understanding of reality, although absolutely stupendous in concept, does not paint the whole picture. You feel that there is something else. Basically, this is the thing. This card is saying, as a collective, we've entered fully into this age of unlearning everything that we have learned. Our whole entire paradigm in every way, shape, form, and fashion must shift. How we look at ourselves, how we look at the world, how we look at everything surrounding it, how we look at everything above, beneath, within, and without it. You have to change what you're doing within so that as within, so without, as above, so below. But all the while, we are all being protected, and you, beloveds that are listening to me, a number of you are part of that protection. A number of you are here on this planet, in this time, in this incarnation, so that you can be part of the consciousness that is helping to evolve and elevate the earth. There is going to be a translation that has already started of 3D to 5D. It's already started. Some of us are already living in 5D more than we're living in 3D. Others of us are not. But some of you have come to help it. Some of you have come to help it along. And you know who you are. Right? But we are in the process of unlearning everything that we know. Now, this is going to be interesting. This is the Global Fusion Intuitive Tarot. I was not sure how I was going to look at this one. Written and illustrated by a Mr. Wayne Rodney. So this will be interesting. None of these cards have words on them. So I have to see what's fire, water. This looks like it was like kind of a New Orleans. Honestly, this feels very New Orleans-ish. Nolans. Let's see here. Okay, vessels. What are gems? Pentacles? Yeah. Sticks. Must be. Oh gosh, this is going to be a little different, guys. Sticks is fire. Gems is earth. Vessels is water. Blades are air. Okay, so what do the gems look like? Okay. And they got crazy court cards here, child. Novice, knight is the apprentice, queen. Okay, so that's the page. The knave is the page. Okay, this is, wow. Okay, all right, interesting. All right, let's get these out. Here's the deck as it comes before I take it fully out of its wrapper. Yeah, we're totally unlearning everything, which I'm all about. Okay. Desiree. Thank you, honey. All right, here we go. Thanks, Pisces moon. Yeah, I don't understand. Well, money ain't a thing, but it's not about that. It's like, to me, it's about like not completely ignoring the life-giving energy that is Earth, the mother. And you know, the more you reject Earth, the more you reject like actual feminine energy. Okay, so here we go. I guess this is the world. Yeah, I would imagine this has got to be the world. Nice weight to them. That's the back. These are going to need a lot of shuffling. Yeah, here's the swords. So that's the 6 of swords. So it's the 6 of sticks. But they have a really, 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 really good weight to them. They have a really good weight to them. I do like this, the weight of these cards. So this is going to be a good deck. Whoops. To work with. And while money is not like the paramount thing, right? What money does give you the ability to do is to operate in certain ways on this planet. The problem is when we begin to, you know, if you don't have money because you're like, oh, it's like whatever, it's so wrong to place any importance on it, or I don't place any importance on it because of I don't want to be like the quote unquote 1%. Okay, well, that's kind of insane. So I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that's insane because the reality of it is in order for you to live out your purpose, you're going to have to probably become what a lot of people perceive as part of the 1%. You may do it in a different way. But I'm going to tell you something. I think anybody making $200,000 or more is technically part of the 1%. Thanks, Charlotte. I mean, look this up. That 1% is has a lot lower threshold than you think. I want to say a couple years ago, it was like 150,000 or something crazy like that. Like, it was not like, I don't know. It was just insane, right? So, but by the same token, a desire for or money being the sole reason why you're doing something, especially if it's something spiritual or esoteric in nature, is not good either, right? Because then that's not like the true reason. That shouldn't be your true reason behind it, behind doing whatever it is you're doing. So there's a delicate balance between understanding that there must be an even energy exchange, but it doesn't mean that you have to like focus in on that with all your heart and all your mind. Okay, we're going to pull a few cards for this, guys, and then we're coming up on an hour. There's a couple of things I want to talk about. So let me pull a few cards collective out of the Global Fusion Intuitive Tarot. Well, this is definitely the 3 of Swords. And that's interesting. So this is this is potentially energy coming towards us for this new moon. I wonder why. Let's look. Excuse me. That's too many. We're not doing that. Seven of Sticks is fire. So this is seven of. I can always say seven of fire. Why can't I think of it? Seven of Wands. Ooh, here's another seven. Seven of Gems. So it's Seven of Pentacles. So we started out with the Three of Swords. Then we're moving into the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. I'm going to pull a couple more cards. Four Cups. Outcome or advice, please. Really? You want the... This is the Knave of Cups. So this is the Page of Cups. I find that very interesting. This is how I'm going to interpret this. This is the energy coming towards us, or the energy, that Three of Swords energy. I feel, hey, Anna. Hello, honey. Hi, sweetie. The reason why I feel the Three of Swords energy is coming to us, towards us so quickly at this new moon is we are having to face disappointment. I do like the artwork on this deck a lot. We're having to face disappointment. We're facing the disappointment in self. We're facing the disappointment in others. We're facing the disappointment in the situation, facing the disappointment in the fact that we're not, I said this in the video, in the other video, we're facing the disappointment in the fact that we are not where we thought we would be in the time we thought we would be there. That we are nowhere close to living the life, some of us, that we thought we should be at this moment in time. Now, this is not all of us. So if the shoe don't fit, don't try to put it on. I always tell you that. You know, don't be the stepsister. Don't be the stepsister. You know, go on and be Cinderella. My point to this is this, though. At some point, we need to face the heartbreak. We need to cognitively, cohesively, and coherently face the disappointment and not try to avoid it like it's the plague. Because if you don't face it, it's going to continue to come back again and again and again. Why? Because you cannot heal. You could never heal the underlying cause of what is causing you to attract this into your life over and over and over again. And that's problematic. That's very problematic. Now, I'm trying to get something posted. Sorry, guys. Now, yep. I'll read the Seven of Gems. Hold on one second. Hang on 1 second, gang. Bear with me. Gotta get this posted because you guys need to. What I'm posting right now on YouTube, by the way, it's in the description box below. But I forgot that I needed to put this up here. Okay, good. It's good. That's a link to the Luminary Lab, which is my business coaching, my entrepreneur guide revamp of all the teaching and everything that I've done, with workbooks and then group coaching as well. A few other perks. Starts at just $197 a month for those of you that haven't been able to get into the main program. I came up with this alternative. So that's the link right there. Go on and go sign up because we're going to start having meetings like this week. So go on and sign up for that. Anyway, so I'll get to the 7 of Gems. Let me continue reading. Let me continue on about facing your disappointments. If you don't face it, don't cleanse it, don't clean it, don't figure out what it is that you are doing that is attracting it, you're going to continue to attract it. Period, point blank. That's the end of discussion. You're going to continue to attract it. And then you're going to repeat the cycle. Now, the 7 of Wands is here, which I believe that's what those sticks are. Yeah, 6 or 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands are here in this regard. Like, it's interesting because that card almost looks like, yeah, I'm just hanging on for dear life. Like, hold on. That card looks like I'm hanging on for dear freaking life. Yeah, that's it. Struggle, steadfast, hanging on and clutching, bravery and challenges. It's going to feel over the next 13 to 18 months, while the nodes are in Aries and Libra, it is going to feel for the next that long, over a year. So just settle into this. Sometimes it's going to feel like you can barely hang on. Sometimes it's going to feel like you just keep it on to keep on. Sometimes you're going to be like, I can't go through another heartbreak. I can't go through another person walking away. I can't go through another betrayal. I can't go through another, oh my God, I can't believe you were this much of a disappointment. I can't go through, hey, Sonny, thank you so much. I can't go through another. I can't go through another. And sometimes it's going to feel like, I can't believe I even made it this far. I can't go any further. Because it can be, until you get accustomed to living a life of self-love and realizing it's not selfish, it can be exhausting because people are coming at you from every angle, wanting something, especially as you begin to walk in your purpose more fully and more fluently. People are just like, oh my God, right? When you start gaining some level of success and happiness in your life, it can be overwhelming sometimes, because then people like come to you and always want something. Or you believe in people, you really want them to like believe in themselves and elevate themselves and come up to this level, and they disappoint you. And then sometimes you actually disappoint other people. And you hate that because that's not your desire, right? But things get overwhelming to the point where you end up disappointing other people. But in actuality, it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy, because in some areas, maybe you still ain't feeling it. You still not really believing your own press, which I have zero issue with you believing your own press, because you should. Not in a narcissistic way. So it's going to feel like you just hanging on. Sometimes you're going to go through struggles, but you're going to have to suck it up, buttercup, and find that bravery and find that strength to get through it. Okay, 7 of Gems, hard work, assessing, inventory, patience. time, lengthy, slow progress, evaluate. Listen, slow and steady wins the race. This, even though the north node is in Aries, this is a rather unique north and south node to me, because that south node is actually more presenting a balance in Libra than it is like a hindrance. It's more of literally a balance, to balance out the complete, like, I'm doing it my way and I don't give a rat's patooey. Well, I guess fake it till you make it, but fake it in this way. Like, live as if you were already that person. Okay? Live as if you're already that person. So if that feels fake a little bit right now, maybe it is, but then the rest of reality will catch up. Anyway, while you're hanging on and showing that bravery, you got to keep working. You got to keep on moving. You got to keep assessing and reassessing everything that's in your sphere of influence, where you're going, how you're getting there. You have to have patience with yourself that you are moving in the right direction and doing the right thing, and that that all of this is going to pay off, right? And I want you all the way, like, oh, I know what I was going to say. The balance between the fiery, I'm going to do it my way, damn what everybody else says, and yeah, but you still need to collaborate. You still need other people, and you got to be sure you're doing it right and just. That's that Libra, right? Not stopping you from doing a darn thing, but what it is doing is making sure that you yourself are doing things in such a way that is befitting, right? A person, a god and a goddess, a divine being of your stature. So go on and do what you gotta do, right? And be who you need to be and live how you need to live, and give yourself credit every time something, like even a little bit of harvest comes. Just, you got to keep going, but you got to keep evaluating and reevaluating and making sure, like, don't let old paradigms sneak back in. Four of Vessels: boredom, apathy, disillusionment, and true nature of things, and the misconception. And then we have the Knave of, Vessels. So why is that here too? Which is the page. Okay. That's the page. Enigmatic, dreams, emotional, turbulent. Okay. Do not become apathetic and disillusioned that the world is never going to be anything better than what it is. While you are reassessing everything, don't lose faith. Remember, we had the angel Hope. The Archaea, I guess. Archetypes, Archeia. I got to find out how to pronounce that. Of hope and harmony. Don't lose the harmonious song, which is the key of your life. The song, which is your heart. The song, which is your own resonant, energetic footprint. And think the world's never going to accept me. No, you're right. The world as it stands right now isn't. So you have to create the world that does. And there is a world that accepts all of us, and we're all in it right now because we choose to walk in it. But when you leave this broadcast, I need you to choose to walk in it later and not just right now. So don't be disillusioned and think, oh, it's not changing fast enough. And oh my God, da-da-da. Like, I've heard some people that are just like freaked out because they're like, oh my God, this could take another 1,000 years. I don't know, maybe it could. I don't think so, but maybe it could. And if it does, so what? You're here. You did what you're supposed to do, as long as you did what you're supposed to do. So don't do that. But also, I don't want you also to fall into the trap of like, there's also a lot of people out here that are saying a lot of things that are like, have some discernment is all I'm saying. And try not to, I want you to have some discernment so you can see the true nature of things. And then try not to get disillusioned because there's a bunch of charlatans out here. God, I gotta pick that up. Okay, and then the knave is, your dreams, being emotional. This can be illusory or it can be symbolic as well. So this knave, actually, this card is actually signifying that we don't process anything that happens during our waking moments until we sleep. When we're asleep, that's when our subconscious mind can digest what's transpired and give us insight in the side of dreams. So the knave is an emotional individual wearing his heart on his sleeve. The mature knave is a rogue who allows his inclinations to get the better of him. He is reckless and trusts no one, and consequently has developed a reputation for being unreliable. So don't be that person, right? Don't turn into that because of the disillusionment. But instead, just, allow yourself the latitude to understand things in dream time. Understand them during dream time. And I would say at night, as many nights as you remember, and you'll start getting in the habit of this. First of all, keep something by your bedside so that in the morning you can immediately write down your dreams. Command yourself to remember your dreams in the morning, or ask your higher self, hey, when I wake up, can you please tell me what I was dreaming about, where I was, what was going on? And hi, Dr. J. Hello, dear. And but I want you to write your dreams down. I want you to keep a dream journal. If you can't remember them right away when you wake up, really do get into some meditative time, and for sure, journal that. I need you to do that because your dreams are about to become reality in a way you never thought before. But we won't know that, right? Your dreams are gonna unlock. That's the real world in your dreams, believe it or not. And the fake world is everything else that we're living in. So allow the real world, just like the Matrix, okay? The Matrix is fake. You change the Matrix to be whatever you want it to be. Okay. All right, guys. That's crazy. I think what I'm going to... Thanks, guys. I like all three of these decks, by the way. These were all three, amazing finds. I'm so glad that I went to the store and I ended up purchasing these. I think what I'm going to do is I might, next week, offer some readings with these decks, and you guys get to choose, tell me which one or two decks you want me to use. We might do something for the members too, if I can squeeze some extra time out. I did put in here this, let me go here. Copy. I'm going to put this again in the comments everywhere. I did start something called the Luminary Leaders Lab. And what that is basically you will get access to Lightworker Business Accelerator 2.0. I'm just updating it now. It's really pretty awesome. We're adding, I'm adding workbooks, shortening the videos. So there's 15, 20, max 30-minute videos, but every video every module, I should say, has its own workbook. And it's really step-by-step on creating a business. And I'm on this kind of crusade, I guess you could say, to help people create businesses spiritual businesses that are thinking 3 to 5 years down the road rather than just immediate. That's really been on my heart lately. And so you're going to see a lot of me saying that. You got to think about what you want your ideal client, or what you want your client to be 3 to 5 years from now, so that you can create that business and create that program and create that journey for them so that you can take them from where they're at right now and not just be just concerned about the next 3 to 6 months with them, but really help them with the next 3 to 5 years and help them really achieve like a massive transformation. And I believe firmly if we can start doing that, we can then create stable spiritual businesses. Most spiritual businesses especially don't last past a year. Most of us have closed up our doors. If we've gone into full-time entrepreneurship or even part-time, we've closed up our doors in the year. November 2020 it'll be 3 for me. So it's well over 2.5 years now. We're almost 3 years of being in business. And I've learned a lot about helping other people with their businesses in the last 3 years. So that's why we're redoing some things and recreating them. So go check that out if you have not already like gone through my business course. If you have gone through the business course, I'm revamping it and you already have access to it. So go get it. Sharita asks, so dreams of the real world, is that the same for nightmares? Yeah, because it's the real shadow world. Because it's the real shadow world. Yep. I know that's a scary thought. But there is a shadow world that the resonance is the complete opposite to what the light world is. Mm-hmm. All right, gang, I'm going to let y'all go. I don't know if I should come live about this or I'm just going to make a couple of shorts or something on it. Do you know this young woman that was almost abducted last week, that was thankfully returned home relatively unharmed down in Alabama? I just want to say to all my women, please be careful. Please be aware of your surroundings. Please lean into your 6th, 7th, and 8th senses. Like, please lean into your intuitive self, your power above and beyond, right? That which is physical. Please lean into your magic and stay safe. Like, we talked about staying safe in 2020 and 2021. But I mean, like, honestly, be safe. Unfortunately, we can't pull over if there's somebody that we think is in danger, or like, I mean, if they're getting beaten, that's one thing. But what I believe is going to come out that had happened is I believe that whoever this was that kidnapped her set up, those of you with children, and even if not, I'm sure you've seen them. There are these life-size dolls. And they're about the size of a tall toddler. Like, that would look like a toddler from a distance. About that height. About a 2 to 3-year-old, a tall 3-year-old. But a 3-year-old, I mean, from a distance at night, sure, could be a toddler. Wouldn't know. She doesn't have any kids. She's 25. So I believe we're going to find out that there was a life-size doll on that highway that these people set up. She saw it, stopped, called the cops, and then called her friend. And the reason why the child never answered, because the child wasn't a child, it was a doll. And then she got snatched. But there was so much coverage that she got returned. She got released instead of being found deceased. So I just want to encourage all of you, please stay safe. Please stay aware. Okay? I'm not saying anything is going to happen to you. And I'm not saying you should walk around in fear. I just want you to walk around being aware of your surroundings and really pay attention to your spidey senses. If you think something is going on, it probably is. So pay attention to your spidey senses and so you don't get caught in these kind of situations, okay? I want to see you all every time I come live. All right, gang. I'm gonna get on out of here. I still have to record something for tomorrow's class for the academy. I'm gonna probably schedule a members only live. I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow night. If not, it'll be Wednesday, and I'll be using these cards, and then I'll let you guys know as soon as I put something up on my page on my website for we'll do some readings with these cards. I might do them live on YouTube too. All right, guys. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. Happy new moon. Enjoy, enjoy. Go make something like fabulous happen. Okay. Go out there, set your intentions, write them down. Like, let's make it happen. This is our next year. Okay. This is our year. All right. Thanks, Anna. Thanks, Winnie. Thank you. Thanks, Melinda. Yes, absolutely, Kevin. Okay, guys. You guys have a wonderful rest of your night, okay? Well, I got to go over here and take this down. All right, dears. Take care. Bye.